As the scene opens, the king sits on his throne, contemplating the state of Liverpool. Liverpool has grown greatly. It has attracted more subjects to the area in recent times, and thus put more tax revenue into the king's pockets, which pleases him.
Your Highness, what are your subjects, the mayor? It's here to see you. He says he wants to discuss the control from Liverpool with you.
The jester shows the mayor to the king's chambers. The mayor bows to the king.
Your Highness, I come here today to discuss the growth of Liverpool. It is my belief that Liverpool continues to grow and prosper, especially if you enlist the aid of some of your subjects to create within the built environment and new industry that I would call architecture, engineering, and construction, or for short, AEs.
Please explain your plan and tell me what is the built environment.
The built environment is everything that is built in the city, not just buildings but roads, streets, parks, street furniture, and all man-made structures. We will need architects, engineers, planners, electricians, plumbers, and builders to do this. The city planner can advise on the layouts for our streets and on where certain buildings are best placed. They can develop, implement, and oversee enforcement of rules for the buildings and streets. The architect can design buildings to make Liverpool beautiful and long-lasting, and help oversee how all of the elements of Liverpool can work together to form the city. The engineer will make sure the roads are built with strong, long-lasting materials and will devise new methods of building and materials so that the buildings don't fall down.
What is the difference to why the NEC industry is busy constructing the built environment?
Oh, Your Highness! The citizens, including the merchants, craftsmen, and the farmers, all of whom have been interested in making sure the trade routes from farmlands figured into the city plan. They continue to make money and provide goods and services to Liverpool.
The king rubs his head as he thinks about what the mayor has said. At first she feels that by listening to the input of all these subjects, he will lose control of Liverpool. But he decides to listen to what the mayor has to say.
And what would be the benefit of seeking the input of the subjects you mentioned?
By seeking their input, you don't have to worry about figuring out how to do all of it yourself. You'll have more time to rule and to collect taxes from all the new subjects that come to live here because they heard it's such a great city. You're such a great city, you'll be the envy of other kings in the area.
The king smiles and nods his head. He likes the idea that he'll have more free time and can make more money, and that he'll have the input from experts on building a truly great city if he takes the mayor's place. He does hate dealing with the day-to-day operations of this growing city.
Fine then, I will listen to what each of them has to say. I am putting you in charge of meeting with them, gathering their ideas and their plans, evaluating each and presenting what you find ultimate. I'll send the tax collector to the meeting as my representative. You are excused.
Just trade on the wrong page. Thank you, Your Highness. I think you'll be pleased with the input I will bring back.
The mayor walks down the road, he spots two people on the roadway and leads to the river, a farmer and a trader. He decides to approach them and tell them of his meeting.
Oh, there you are. Hello, farmer and trader. I wanted to let you know that I just had a great meeting with the king about the growth of Liverpool. I suppose then I gather input from several subjects on how to best help Liverpool grow in a smart way.
That sounds like a great idea, William. I think this area to farmland because it's close to the water, has rich soil and a mild climate. I want to make sure that Liverpool grows larger. My farmland will not have houses built upon it, and that I will be able to continue to use the river water to irrigate my crops.
And I want to make sure that I can travel easily between Liverpool and surrounding communities so that I can trade fares and other goods to support my family. This ability to trade has brought me commerce to Liverpool.
Your input will be important to the development of Liverpool. Please come to a meeting that will be held next Wednesday at the commons area in town.
Thank you, Mayor. Well,
The mayor then enters the schoolhouse, where the teacher is preparing their lesson for the next day.
Oh, evening. Mr. Mayor, welcome to the schoolhouse.
Well, teacher, we're gathering our citizens together for a meeting regarding the growth of Liverpool. As a person who teaches our students important information, we'd like you to be there to talk about how the growth of Liverpool can serve our children.
Thanks, Mr. Mayor. Evening.
As he leaves the schoolhouse, the mayor runs into the architect and the solicitor. Excited, he tells them about the upcoming meeting and asks them to prepare a master plan for the city.
Based on the beautiful structures that have been designed in our community today, I know that good architecture is important to all our residents and our community meeting. I will work with the city planner on a master plan which is a plan of where new buildings and parks will be built, and I will design each building in detail using computer-aided design or CAD and present the visualization 3D visualization at the meeting.
I'll use three-dimensional computer-aided design to present my master plan of the Liverpool meeting. It will show where new buildings and parks will go to house future economic growth of the city. I'll draw my CAD plans using graphical information systems or GIS with digital maps. These show demography, social and economic growth patterns will also help us plan future growth.
Thank you, Mr. City Planner. Please invite other citizens of Liverpool. Input of everyone will be applause.
The residents of Liverpool start to congregate in the town commons. As they start to take their seats for the meeting to begin, the mayor is pleased and smiles. He takes his hands with many of the residents have been filed to the area.
If everyone could please take his or her seat, we'll begin our meeting. I'd like to welcome all of you to our first meeting regarding the growth of Liverpool.
I propose that we have another system of government instead of the rule of the king. The king has been good to us, but he only seems to be staying with collecting taxes and not with how we will feed our families. Trade our goods, have suitable roads, good buildings, and are protected in our homes.
It is in the interest of our citizens to keep the king happy by continuing to let him oversee the ruling of Liverpool, even though our citizens will handle the day-to-day operations of our new community. We also need to make sure we continue to provide the king the taxes he has come to expect.
The concept of something called a city works as far back as 16,000 BC. The current state of Liverpool very much resembles that of a city, where the people have more input in the way the community is run and how it is developed.
Following these guidelines ensures that we get a city that serves everyone's needs.
I say we take a vote on modelling the growth of Liverpool on the concept of the city. Who else is in favour?
Then let's develop a plan to model the growth of Liverpool in the form of a city. To do that, we shall vote on a leader.
Since it was you who convinced the king that it would be a good central area, I even committee the project to provide direction on the continued growth of Liverpool. I think you should be the one to govern the community. Who else is in favour?
Thank you. I accept the role of the governor of the community, but to ensure that good decisions are made, I'll need the council to assist me. Much like the tribal councils of our predecessors, let's take a vote to elect 3 council members.
Citizens distribute ballots to everyone. Everyone pretends to check off names of those they consider the best candidates for the council, thus establishing the first political system in the newly formed city.
The votes have been cast, and our new city council members are the teacher, farmer, and the merchants.
The 3 councilmen stand up and everyone claps.
It will be the responsibility of the council to make decisions about how the city operates and what services will be needed. The residents are counting on you.
So I propose that this system restores the economics of the city. To make sure citizens can provide for themselves, we should establish a central area in the city where
want to sell surplus from architecture products.
When I don't set a very area, special market this year, so we could call it the town square instead of the common gathering place for council meetings and community interaction.
Let's take a vote. Who's in favour? Next, I'd like to introduce. Next, I'd like to introduce the city planning authority.
The plan stands up and approaches the podium to address it.
To make the central marketplace and development of the city beneficial to all, we need to build a system of roadways that will suit the needs of the residents.
The city planner holds the patrolling that resembles a wagon wheel.
Wow!
A wheel. With a central area that spiral and spirals that radiate out and shows it to everyone.
By building a street plan that radiates from the central marketplace, it will be easier to deliver goods to town to travel from one place to the next.
The mayor and the 3 council members have not.
Your CAD master plan is very good. It's in 3D and therefore photorealistic. We can see in virtual reality how the city will look in the future. The CAD visualization is compelling and the ideas are presented so clearly. We can see the buildings proposed as far too modern, high and large. Thank goodness we've had our public consultation because now we know we need to all see it.
That will take an hour or so using computer-aided design. It makes it very easy to make changes to drawings. When I use paper and pens before computers were invented, I would pass the drawing again from scratch and it would have taken 10 days and weeks.
The city planner nods in agreement and sits down. Citizen raises his hands and is called up by the mayor.
It is your turn to address everyone.
We need the system to keep waste from running into our streets and contaminating our land and water supply. How will we address this important issue?
Anyone like to say?
I do find a system that will allow waste to run into an underground tank and be hauled out and taken to water cleaning. That's how citizens have been.
We can set up an appropriate system of taxation that will bring income to the people, but also provide a source of funding to pay for our teachers, maintain our new roads, and pay for police and fire services to protect our new city.
We don't mind paying taxes that will protect our people.
What about controlling crime?
We want them to start baseball using something in taxes to pay for it.
I'm the jester and you're the fella.
And we can use tax money to add more firefighters to protect our citizens as well.
Using tax money instead of the king's money for these services would make impact as well.
Next, I'd like to introduce our architect. Not only is our architect design beautiful, functional buildings, she can tell us how we can design cities that will live on for our descendants to enjoy, and how all of the elements of the city we've discussed so far can work together to form a better built environment.
The architect stands and approaches the podium.
We have some great ideas to render today, and a big part of making the ideas work, building our city into a place that people want to live and that will last, is making sure they're working together.
The architect takes out a plan showing a drawing of several buildings moving forward.
By taking the suggestions of the city planner, properly creating out lots of land, carving out lots of land, as well as building a road system that brings traffic into the central marketplace from the farmlands, we can ensure farmers and others who come into the city to sell the trade from protecting their lands and being built upon. In other words, if we use responsibility in our built environment, we'll be able to protect our natural environment.
And establish a city that is beautiful and timeless and will last for generations to come.
The architect is right for buildings with meaning from the form to our city, while changing design to make people feel spiritual and an important part of our city.
And good buildings like schools provide good places for children to learn. Then it's decided we'll begin our city using the input of everyone we hear today. We'll gather again tomorrow to start planning our new city. All in favour say yes.
Yes.
I will let the king know about our ideas and inform him when we will start the planning of our city tomorrow.
Back in the castle. The mayor leaves the meeting and heads towards the king's castle. The court jester shows the mayor to the castle.
Thank you. Your Highness, I just finished meeting with many of your subjects regarding the growth of Liverpool. The architect, engineer and planner have agreed to work together in the industry sector. I've invented called AAC and work in the built environment to design the city of Liverpool. We think that by forming the city and the city council to manage information and make decisions, it leaves you time to enjoy Liverpool. The new city will also generate additional taxes to pay for its operation, as well as make additional tax money for you to keep. Do you approve of our plan to go forward with forming the city?
What a great idea. Gavin having some plans for the city and keep me informed of the decisions that I made.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Yes.